So with respect to the column Euler's crippling load, we will move on to the another problem. Okay. So the problem 3. So I will write the given data. Okay. A slender pin-ended aluminum column, 1.8 meter long and of circular cross section, is to have an outside diameter of 50 mm. Calculate the necessary internal diameter to prevent failure by buckling if the actual load is applied is 13.6 kilonewton and the critical load applied is twice the actual load. Take E for aluminium as 70 giganewton per meter square. Now let us go for the given data. Okay, what are the data they have given? A slender pin-ended aluminum column. Okay, so both the ends are pinned or hinged. Okay, then column have the length of 1.8 meter. Okay, and of circular in cross section to have outside diameter of 50 mm. So it is they mentioned that hollow circular. Okay, now since that's why they have mentioned that outside diameter. Okay, so outside diameter they have mentioned as 50 mm. It is capital D. So capital D is equal to 50 mm. That is equal to 50 divided by 1000. That is equal to 50 divided by 0.05 meter. Okay, next calculate the necessary internal diameter. So small d is equal to how much? So small d is equal to how much? That only they are asking. Okay, so to find the internal diameter of column, small d is equal to how much? Okay, then in order to prevent by buckling, okay, with respect to buckling, the actual load is applied is 13.6 kilonewton. So actual load I'm going to mention as PA is 13.6 kilonewton. Okay, and the critical load applied is twice the actual load. So critical load I'm going to write it as PC. Okay, is 2 times of PA. So that is equal to 2 into 13.6. So 27.2 kilonewtons. 27.2 kilonewton. Okay. And they have mentioned that E value is equal to 70 into 10 to the power 6 kilonewton per meter square. Now let us move on to the solution part. Okay. Now let us move on to the solution part. So first we all know that Euler's crippling load formula. P. Here we are going to mention as PC is equal to pi squared EI by LE squared. So both ends are hinged. Both the ends are pinned. So that LE becomes L. Okay. Now E value they have given, that is 70 into 10 to the power 6 kilonewton per meter square. Okay. I value we have to calculate and the LE value. So LE, what is the L value they have given? 1.8 meter. The same we are going to take. So LE is equal to 1.8 meter. Okay. So I value. So pi by 64 into capital D power 4 minus small d power 4 is the value. Okay. So pi by 64 into capital D power 4. Capital D is, here it is 50 mm, 0.05 mm. So 0.05 power 4 minus small d power 4. Okay. So if I'm going to substitute this pi by 64, it is 0.0. So it coming as 0.05 into 0.05 power 4 minus d power 4. That I am going to write it as a 0.05 into 0.05 power 4. So 3.125 into 10 to the power minus 7 minus 0.05 d power 4. Okay, this is the value of I. So now we are going to substitute these values into the formula. So P value, PC value, we know that 27.2 kilonewton. So 27.2 is the PC value. Pi squared E value is 70 into 10 to the power 6 into I value 3.125 into 10 to the power minus 7 into, sorry, minus 0.05 d power 4. The whole divided by LE 1.8 square. So if I'm going to substitute this formula, I can get the value of D. Okay. So I'm getting the value of D is equal to 0.0437 meters. Okay, which is nothing but D is equal to 0.0437 into 1000. So in order to convert the meter in millimeter, so 43.7 mm is the answer. So the next problem is, they mentioned that a built-up beam. So built-up beam is nothing but the combination of lot of plates for flange and web portion. Okay, a built-up beam as shown in figure is simply supported as its ends. Simply supported means it is nothing but hinged ends. Okay, compute its length. Compute its length, comma, given that when it is subjected to a load of 40 kilonewton. per meter. So here the load is acting as UDL, 40 kilonewton per meter length. Okay, it deflected by 1 centimeter. Okay, now find out the safe load if this beam is used as a column with both ends fixed. Assume a factor of safety of 4. Okay, use Euler's formula. Use Euler's formula. E is equal to 210 giganewton per meter square. So first we will draw the figure. Okay, so they mentioned that the built-up beam, they said, okay, the built-up beam have the dimension of 30 centimeter by 5 centimeter. So here also 30 centimeter by 5 centimeter. Okay, and the total height here from here to here it is 100 centimeter. Okay, and the thickness is 2 centimeter. This is the given data they have given. Okay, now let us move on to the problem. Okay, so first the beam in the question, the built-up beam is simply supported ends, then compute the length. So first we have to calculate the length first. Okay, now after finding the length, for finding the length, where they have given that the load 40 kilonewton per meter length UDL they have given, and it is deflected by 1 centimeter. They have given the delta value. Okay, now from the deflection we have to calculate the length first. Okay, okay, first solution. So with respect to part 1, that is beam. Okay, so what they have mentioned that we need length L. Okay, now the length of beam we need first. Okay, for that they have given deflection. Okay, now if the beam is simply supported and the UDL is acting, then what will be the deflection formula? Okay, now so delta is equal to 5 WL power 4 divided by 384 EI. Okay, so delta is equal to, this is the formula we are going to use. So 5 WL power 4 divided by 384 EI. Okay, so delta they have given us 1 centimeter. Okay, so the centimeter I am going to change it in meter. So 1 divided by 100. So 0.01 meter. And W they have given us 40 kilonewton per meter. Okay, so 40 kilonewton per meter. So no issue. Next L. So L we have to find out what is. Okay, E value I think they have given us 210 giganewton per meter square. Okay, so 210 into 10 to the power 6 kilonewton per meter square. Okay, next what we have to, I value we have to go. Okay, I for beam is nothing but bd cube by 12. Okay, if it is a rectangular section, then we have to going to take like this. So I section is consisting of one total rectangular section minus these two sections. If we are going to deduct, then automatically we can get. Okay, so this is how we are going to use. So how we are going to, so breadth is 30 centimeter, so I'm going to convert all the things in meter. So 30 divided by 100, so 0.3. Zero 0.05 meters, so 100 centimeter, 1 meter. Okay, so 2 centimeter, we are going to take it as a 2 divided by 100, so 0.02 meter. Okay, now let us move on to this. Okay, here the dimension is 0.3 meter. Okay, so for the entire section it is 100 plus 5 plus 5. Okay, so 1 plus 0.05 into 2. Okay, so 1 plus 0.05 into 2, which is equal to 1.1 meters. Okay, 1.1 meter. So now I am going to take this 0, breadth is 0.3, depth is 1.1. So b d cube divided by 12 minus, this is not a simple one section, here it is I section. Okay, so here one rectangular portion we will have to remove, and here we have to remove another rectangular section. Okay, so for one section dimension, okay, so this height is 1 meter, this height is 1 meter, but this portion we have to remove. Okay, the height is 1 meter, we know that, but what is the breadth from here to here and from here to here? Okay, the thickness we know that for the flank width, okay, now to 0.02 meter. Okay, so 0.3 minus 0.02 becomes 0.28. So 0.28 divided by 2, 0.28 divided by 2. So this I am going to deduct. So for the deduction, 0.28 into 1 cube divided by 12 I am going to deduct. Okay, so that I am getting the answer of 0.3 into 1.1 cube divided by 12 minus 0.28 into 1 cube divided by 12. So I am getting the answer as 9.942 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter power 4 for I value. Now I am going to substitute all this value here. Okay, so 5 into W is 40 into L power 4, I have to calculate 384 into E value is 210 into 10 to the power 6 into I value is 9.942 into 10 to the power minus 3, which is equal to del value is 1 centimeter, that is 0.01 meter. So if I'm going to solve this, I can get the value of L. Let us solve this. So 5. So if I'm going to solve this, I can get the L value is equal to 14.15 meters. So this is the length. Okay. So now we got the value of L is equal to 14.15 meter. Okay. If the same beam, the second question, if find out the safe load, okay, if the beam is used as a column with the both ends are fixed, okay, assume factor of safety is equal to 4. Now we can go for this. So part, second part, okay, if both the ends are fixed, okay, then what will be the crippling load value, or crippling load and safe load, that we have to find out. Okay, we all know that Euler's crippling load. Okay, P is equal to pi squared A by L squared, Le squared. If both ends are fixed, then Le is equal to L by 2. So L value we know that 14.15 divided by 2. So the answer becomes 7.075 meters. Okay. Now we have to substitute all the things. Here we have to calculate I value for the I section. Okay. That is the Biltom section. So least value we have to take, least of I. So first we have calculated that Ixx, which is equal to 9.942 into 10 to the power minus 3. 9.942 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter power 4 is the Ixx value. Okay, that is, which is with respect to this position. Now I'm going to take with respect to this position what is the, okay, Iyy. So here separately we can calculate. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, now the formula has been changed to b cube d by 12. Okay, so here the b cube value will change. Okay, this is 0.3 meter and this one is 0.05. This gap is 1 meter and this thickness 0.02, and the same here also 0.3 and 0.05. Okay, now Iyy becomes b cube d. Two flange portion are there. Okay, so 2 into b cube, 0.3 cube into d value is 0.05 divided by 12 plus another, this one, this portion, this web portion. Okay, so b cube, here b is 0.02 the whole cube into depth value is 1 divided by 12. So what is the value of Iyy is equal to, so 2 into 0.3 cube into 0.05 divided by 0.05 divided by 12 plus 0.02 the whole cube 0.02 cube into 1 divided by 12. So 2.257 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter power 4. So among them, which one is least? This is the least. So this value we are going to use. Okay. So PE is equal to, okay, pi squared EI, 210 into 10 to the power 6 into I value is 2.257. 2.257 into 10 to the power minus 4 divided by LE squared. So 7.075 squared. 7.075 squared. So now the PE formula becomes, value becomes pi squared into, so I'm getting the value as 9345.4 kilonewton as the Euler's crippling load. Okay, now we need safe load. So safe load is nothing but crippling load divided by factor of safety. Okay, so safe load value is 9345.4 divided by factor of safety. How much they have given? 4 they have given. So divided by 4. 2336.3 kilonewton is the value of safe load. Okay, thank you all.